So as I mentioned in yesterday's video, I'm constructing a piece for the collaboration project I'm working on. And for my piece, I'm doing a Cartwright's shop slash black market trade shop. So the front part here will be like where the Cartwright's workshop is. I already built the cart. If you want to see that, go back and watch those videos. But in the back here, I'm going to have a little shop where you can go to find nefarious goods. And I've already constructed my walls that will go around here. I've used my simple boards technique, and I've got my side walls. I'll put some windows and whatnot. But this is the wall that will separate. This is the wall that will separate the workshop portion from the black market goods in the back. And I've just created this little doorway. And I'll show you how I created this cloth curtain partition for this doorway. So I have here scraps of this old white long sleeve t-shirt, and this is the cloth that I like to use. It has a good weave for like a heavy canvas in scale. So first I'll just cut a little piece of that fabric off. Take my brown wash, but I want to really water it down. So I'll just take some water on my brush and water that wash down quite a bit. Brush this on here. Let that dry. Next, I'll use some of this matte Mod Podge. I have my fabric here. I'm on a piece of parchment paper. I'm going to just create a sort of a little bit of a pleat or a fan fold, if you will. You see, I've just created this like folded, pleated curtain. I'm using, again, the matte Mod Podge, so it's not shiny. And I will just brush this directly onto fabric here. I'm going to flip that whole thing over to the other side now. Let that dry as well. All right, so that's dry. Now we have this. It peels right off of that parchment paper. And this is kind of the material you have. It's a little rigid. It's stiff. Those pleats are permanent in there. I made some door frame pieces. Glue my door frame pieces right down to my material that I've made. Like so. You could just trim off the excess with a pair of scissors, but I'm going to use my knife for a little bit more precision. So we have that, which already looks pretty good, I think. But I am going to sort of just fray up the bottom edge of this a little bit with some scissors. Little tiny nips into the bottom edge of this material, like so. And you could really be, again, you could be done at any point now. And I like this, but I really want to muck up the bottom edge of this little curtain. You could just use your homebrew black wash, but I am going to use a little bit of the Citadel Earth Shade, a little on my brush, and just sort of start to tap in areas up the. I'll go up the little pleat a little bit, just along the bottom, kind of blending it up as I go. And I'm adding in. This is just another wash, basically. Again, the black wash. I may still even use a little bit of black wash on this, but I'm just mucking this up a bit, especially at the bottom where it's, you know, if there's any. Where the floor is going to be, where it's really going to get a lot of dirt. This isn't a nice door. This is just like a cloth partition in some place. This might even be the doorway to a hag's hut or something. Really paying attention to where the cloth meets the seam of the wood. It's going to be where water might have been. Just, you know, where muck and spider webs and things hang out. I think I will still do a little bit of my black wash on there. Actually, the different kinds of washes just add different layers. These are different kinds of muck, if you will. So the black wash is just another hue to add some dimension to our filth. I'm going to even put a little on the base of the door frame here on this. But having lots of different colored, browns and blacks washes is a nice way to add some variation. And there's a very quick and easy way to make a rustic little curtained doorway for your builds.